But when you're riding in the ocean with your bike, now you're talking salt water. So if you do something stupid and get salt water in your bike, well, you ruin your bike. Because if you get salt water in any of your electronics, I mean, it messes up everything. Now, what do they put? Oh, that's another little cabin. See, I was surprised that there's still like actual homes back here, but these are probably not lived in homes the whole time. These bikes in Asia are called Seros, and S-E-R-R-O-W, I think. Actually, they used to have them written. The early ones in the 90s were green and white, and they actually said Sero on the tank. And I think it means like mountain goat or something. These are a popular bike in Asia. This road here showing some signs of erosion from the water. Now we'll see if there's any more homes up here. I don't know. Every time I think that, oh, there's no more homes up here, there's a little shack. But I don't see any power lines, so if you're back here, you got to bring your lantern or generator, or I haven't seen any solar panels, so does it look like this is the real high-tech neighborhood for that kind of a thing. But off-grid living is fine, you know. I don't care what kind of incline or hill, having momentum is your best friend. A lot of new riders, they think, oh, slow and steady is the best way. I tell them, man, you need to have some momentum. Momentum is your friend. But you just have to control your throttle and your clutch. Now my clutch in this bike probably is going to have to be changed soon. I can just tell. I'm being lazy. I was sitting there for a while. And a lot of new riders are not comfortable standing. You gotta practice that shit, because... And then I remember when I first got some riding boots, I had a KLR, the John Deere on 2 wheels. And that was such a hard bike to shift with motocross boots on. But stuff like this, you have more control. Squeeze that tank and stand up. See, you know, that was another little road behind me. But I'm pretty sure this is the main road. Now one of these times, I suspect, I don't know, maybe we'll be able to see the lake. I don't know how far we have to go for that. I topped off my tank when I left my house. And I haven't checked this bike's mileage, but per the stats that I get off the internet, it's anywhere from the high 50s to the 70 miles per gallon. And of course that's always depending on you know, how bad you get on the throttle. But you know, when I'm doing this kind of stuff, you can see mostly the bike is idling. I'm not, you know, we're not doing any open throttle shit. So I'm being conservative and saying like 60 miles or 120 mile range. You only have a half gallon of reserve. I do have a 1.3 gallon, like one of those roto tanks. I didn't bring it, but I don't think fuel is going to be an issue on this ride. So far, this has been a very pleasant little ride. So those of you people who enjoy fire service roads, you would like this. As you can see, there's you know, I haven't had one car, or there's no encounters, and I really haven't seen too many sections that really require four-wheel drive. And I think a lot of the cars, like Subarus or people that have all-wheel drive cars, I think they could probably make this on dry days like this with, you know, without any problems. No, I don't know, maybe I can go around the corner and it'll be some hellacious gnarly hill, I don't know. But from what I've seen so far, I've only gone 40 Ks from my house to here. I think I already mentioned that when I got this bike, it had no speedometer. The guy had it before me. He just used his cell phone with a speedometer app. So I really have no idea whether this has 5,000 miles on it or 20,000 miles on it. But it runs good, it has good compression, so I'm not really threatened, you know, I don't really care. But I wanted a speedometer because that's my gas gauge, and it's a good way of, well, maybe this is Toonie Gap. This right here, I think is Toonie Gap. If you go back to the left, that should take you to the paved section of Toonie Gap. Now I'm just guessing, and I think if you go to the right here, it turns Forest Service Road, and this will go all the way up to the lake. So let's see what it's like all the way up to the lake. And when we come down, we'll go down the other way, because I don't like to always go the same way if I can help it. Now you see, I don't know where that little road goes. But you see, they have a place where they can shut this road. This is a fire service road, but I don't know the number. But this is on Google Maps. If you look on the map, you can look under Toonie Gap, and you can actually see that Toonie Gap takes you up to Lake Nantahala, and it connects into a Forest Service Road, which I believe this is it. Now this is a much wider road, so even if you did have cars or something, you can you can pass one another. This is very loose gravel, so it's another reason why I don't tear down here. Because if you have to stop, you ain't stopping. It's going to be, how good is your balancing act on cinders. Although these cinders are a little bit, those little tiny cinders that were on some of the Forest Service roads in California, oh my God, they were like ice. I know I'm rambling on. I know I'm babbling. I'll shut up for a while. Perfect day for dual sporting in North Carolina. See, this is a much more driven, user-friendly road than what Tusquittee Road was. Like I said, I think people, there's a boat launching area up here, so I know people bring up like their boats, jet ski. I don't know if there's jet skis allowed on here, but I did see on the map that there was a boat launching area. So I'm pretty sure we will see it. I don't know too much about Lake Nantahala, but some of the videos that I've watched, everybody loves it and, you know, says how it's pristine and it's not built up. There's no condos on the lake, and it doesn't have the kind of traffic that Lake Blue Ridge or Lake Chautauqua or Lake Nottely has. I'm not even sure if they allow power boats, because I've only seen kayakers. When I said seen, watching videos, I've only seen people on kayaks. I haven't seen any pictures of motorboats or sailboats or any other kind of watercraft. And some of the people I know back here, they didn't think they ever saw jet skis. See, this road is maintained. This is graded, and so if you're new to your dual sport and, you know, just want to get the feel of some gravel roads, these are the kind of little trips that will help build your confidence and make you feel at ease on your bike and take you to some beautiful wildlife areas. So whenever we finally find the lake, we'll shoot some scenes of the lake. I know this video is probably getting long, and if I knew how to edit, I could put a lot of this in fast forward, but as you know, I have zero skills in video editing. So I use Wondershare, but I don't know how to splice stuff. I don't know how to do any of that stuff, so that's why my videos are all shot raw and they're uploaded raw. So I know some of that stuff is easy, but that's the worst part of it. I don't really like doing the editing. Well, I don't edit. What am I talking about? I need somebody to teach me that stuff. And then I would do it. It's not that I don't want to do it. It's just the learning curve. I guess I'm lazy. I don't want to. I get sick of watching how to, and you know, because if you can't find a video that is using your software, you can't really, you know, it doesn't do you any good. And I don't know. Don't ask me what version of Wondershare I have. It's been years, so I have no idea. See, that's another road there. I don't know where that goes. Now this road has lines on it, so I need to check something. I don't know if I can check something. This is, I loaded this before I lost signal, so I'm good. Tuning gap. Oh, that's where I am. This is called Big Chaga Road. Okay, so that road that I did see back there was the National Forest Service Road. Where does that go? That looks like a nice road. We could take that. Where does that road go, I wonder? That goes out to Jalaluska Road. Where the hell does Jalaluska Road go? Jalaluska Gap. Well, that gets... that crosses the river and goes somewhere I don't really want to go. Jalaluska. If you take a left on that, where does that go? Junaluska. Wish I had a real map. Oh, that's Andrews. Well, we won't go that way. We're going to go back another way. So we make a right here, and then another right. And then we're basically looking for Nottahala Shores Road. We'll take that. So we're right at the corner of National Forest Service Road, and this road is Big Chahuga. So we'll make a right here, and then another right. And then we'll get to the boat ramp, or boat rental, or boat something. Okay, I sort of thought this was it, but I had no idea that this, if I went that other way, I would end up in Andrews. Wow. Remember that. There's the lake. Here is the lake, folks. Lake Nottahala. Very nice lake. Wow. Here they have motorboats. Motorboats are here. about lunchtime. Seems like the boat of choice around here is pontoon and kayak. Goes back into some gravel, which is all good for me. There's a nice house for rent for you. Oh, there's the boat launching area down there. And this road is gated, so you're not going. This is, you know, the la-di-da neighborhood there with the gated access and all that shit. No swimming, no camping. Why don't they let you swim here? Chaga access. We're going to take a little breather here. I'm going to stop this video. I know it's a very long video. That's that new DG muffler. Okay. So to my house, to this boat ramp, is 50K. That's not too far. It's a pretty good sized lake. This is not even the whole lake. You know, it goes around the bend there. It's a real nice lake. So like I said, it seems to be like pontoon boats are the most popular watercraft that I've seen here. I don't know if regular motorboats are not allowed. I don't know. But that's nice. Like I said, I don't see any tiki bars or no place to eat. So if you come here, pack a snack. So far, my Camelback is doing okay. Alright, I'm going to end this video because Lord help you if you've been watching up to this point. It's long and I probably haven't edited it very well. So we'll start another video on the way back to Tusquittee Gap so you get an idea of going back on Tusquittee Gap versus that Tusquittee Road. Alright, let me shut up. Out.